Alright guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm presenting you the perfect lineup for week 3 of fantasy football, as along with I'll name the top 5 each position, but I'll show you charts listing much more than the top 5, but I'll name out the top 5 of each position on offense. So let's get right into it. Perfect lineup we're going to start with. Your QB would have been Tom Brady. Your wide receivers would have been Stefon Diggs and Brandon Cooks. Your running backs would have been Todd Gurley, Jordan Howard, and Chris Thompson at your flex. He outdid all the wide receivers after the top 2, so he wins the flex spot. And tight ends. Tight end, you would have started Mercedes Lewis, who went out with a crazy 24.2 points. That's crazy for a tight end. I don't even know who he is. So he came out of nowhere. Your defense was very unpredictable. It was some of the worst defenses out there. You had Saints, Jets, and Bengals who were all tied for your number 1 defense. And didn't start any of those. Didn't expect any of that. 14, not very high though. Computable. Nobody breaking out in the defensive side. Kickers, Hauschka and Prater were your 2 best. They tied for first with 18 points each. So if you put all that together, your perfect lineup is 232.42 points in a standard setting, not PPR. So in your standard leagues, let me know how many points you got, guys. See how close you got to this. I know I didn't get anywhere close. I think the closest I got was, I had one league where I got 112, so not even halfway. So yeah, I have any of these guys in. So Tom Brady, your QB, Stefon Diggs, Brandon Cooks, Todd Gurley, Jordan Howard, Mercedes Lewis, Chris Thompson, Saints, Jets, Bengals, Hauschka, Prater. There's your perfect lineup for week 3. I'll be trying to do this every week if you guys want me to. Now we'll go into the top 5 at each position. Alright guys, so the top 5 at QB. We're going to have Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Case Keenum, Jacoby Brissett, and Blake Bortles. Again, this was just a crazy week for football in general. I mean, Tom Brady played amazing, but the Patriots almost lost to the Texans. That was 25 seconds left, I think, is when Brandon Cooks caught that crazy touchdown in the end zone. That was amazing. You had the Steelers lose to the Bears. You had that close game with the Colts and the Browns. That was a good game. It was just full of good games. Minnesota knocked out Tampa Bay. Russell Wilson really showed up finally after a very bad first 2 weeks. So there are your top 5 QBs. If you have any of these guys, Russell Wilson owners, be happy he's showing up. Be happy because you didn't draft that dude at the end. You drafted that dude somewhere in the middle. Tom Brady, those past 2 weeks have been very happy for you. Other than that, those 3, 4, and 5 maybe not, but Case Keenum, Jacoby Brissett, Blake Bortles could have all been on the waivers, and those are your number 3, 4, and 5. So I'm just saying, waivers, man. You can find your guys off there, and I'll be linking this site in the description. So if you want to go ahead and check out the full rankings for every player, I will go ahead and put that in the description so you can check this out for yourself. Now we're on to running backs. Rank 1, Todd Gurley on Thursday night with those 3 touchdowns in the first half, I think it is. Crazy. Okay. I know, not much energy. Sorry. College does it to you. But trying to stay on top of things. Alright, anyway. Todd Gurley, Jordan Howard, Chris Thompson, Kareem Hunt, Dalvin Cook. So they're your top 5 at the running back position. You also, some other standout performances. You saw DeMarco Murray bounce back at number 8. We saw Duke Johnson really killing it in Cleveland. He's the guy to own, it looks like. LeGarrette Blount, number 14, not very high ranking, but he did have that's an RB2 numbers right there. Solid start back in Philly after the 0-yard performance in the last week. Other than that, Ezekiel Elliott bounced back, but that was pretty much expected. I don't think there was a chance he didn't bounce back. Anyway, we'll go under wide receiver now. Alright, wide receiver, your top 5 are Stefon Diggs, Brandon Cooks, Sammy Watkins, T.Y. Hilton, and Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald coming out clutch with the Carson Palmer showing up when Carson Palmer shows up. Larry Fitzgerald's going to show up. He got this is just crazy. 15 targets, 13 of those he brought in for almost 150 yards and a touchdown. That gets you fantasy points, so that was a very nice performance by him. Other than that, other nice show-ups were A.J. Green showed up. I mean, that was expected after complaining about the offense, an offensive coordinator firing. 17 points on over 100 yards and 1 touchdown, so that was a good performance by him, good bounce back. Doug Baldwin had a nice performance, but he also went out with an injury as a problem. Another thing, number 3, Sammy Watkins, amazing performance on that Thursday night. Problem is, he went out as a I don't know the status of him right now, but I know he left the game and didn't return. It looks like he might have a concussion. I'll put in the description whether he does or doesn't. I'm sure you can find that online. I haven't looked up the status since that game. Sorry about that, but he did have. It looks like he had a very slow start. But if you bought him in the end of week 2, good job, because him and Jared Goff are fitting now. They're working together. All right, now tight end, Marcedes Lewis, who is, you know what? This could actually be a guy to own. I'm pretty sure Hearns got injured, and Robinson's obviously out for the season. This could be a guy to pick up if, I mean, not like, oh, he's a tight end 1, start him every week. No, but I'd pick up that dude. I might pick him up in a few leagues. Anyway, number 1, Marcedes Lewis. Number 2, Rob Gronkowski. Number 3, Ryan Griffin of the Texans. Number 4, Vernon Davis, who is the backup after Jordan Reed was declared inactive for that game. Vernon Davis is quite old, so I didn't have much hope in him, but he tried out number 4, so age, I guess, wasn't mattering there. Number 5 is Luke Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks coming out there. On other really breakout performances at the tight end position, I would really look into picking up Marcedes Lewis, though, with the injuries in that receiving core of the Jacksonville Jaguars. However, there isn't much trust going on with Blake Bortles, but he didn't show up this week. If he shows up, it shows that he does very well. Alright. I was about to say that's it, but nope, I just clicked the wrong button. I don't do defense, just offense. Most people just do offense, so. Again, I'll link this down in the description. I'll also link the perfect lineup so you guys can check out that spreadsheet I made showing you the perfect lineup. Here you go. Oh, actually, I did miss out on a defense in the perfect lineup. Redskins also got 14 points, so they were in the number 1 slot. So if you start Saints, Jets, Bengals, or Redskins, you got one of the best scoring defenses. In second place was the Detroit Lions with 13 points, so there you go there. Kansas City Chiefs, one of the best defenses, is holding up with their 7th ranking. One of the biggest disappointments of the week is down here with the Baltimore Ravens, who were... Now, I saw earlier at -6. I don't know negative... I'll have to check that, but I do know they scored very low negative points. They're the worst scoring defense of the week. Wow. This is just crazy. Baltimore, I think they had 8 turnovers through week 1 and 2. 8 turnovers total, and they come out and very poor. Very poor. Joe Flacco got pulled. Anyway, that's it for week 3. Again, your total points for the best lineup was 232.42. Tell me in the description. Tell me in the comments how close you guys got to that. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys got these guys on your lineup, I think pretty much all these guys this week. Jordan Howard, I don't know about. Marcedes Lewis, I don't know about. But besides that, I think all these guys are solid. If you have any, not the defenses, but Chris Thompson, Todd Gurley, Brandon Cooks, Stefon Diggs, Tom Brady. I don't know how much about Brandon Cooks, but if you have these guys on your roster, you're looking good because these guys look solid. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any tips or anything, put in the comments below. I'll read them. I'll respond. Other than that, see you guys later.